You gonna sing a song?
I'm not going to sing a song, but I do have some news. I have some bad news.
No.
What do you want the really bad news, or do you want the less bad news?
Which one's got pictures?
Neither of them have pictures.
Let's do the really bad news.
Okay. Really bad news is last night I think I was poisoned.
By who?
I don't know. I think I drank tainted beer, bad beer. Drank a bunch of beer last night, and then I woke up. And
What colour was the beer?
I woke up. I felt sick to my stomach. The beer was a
You've been
light
drinking
gold. It was
purple beer.
pale ales. I think poison. I think there was poison in the ale.
Maybe you picked up a potion by
I
mistake.
don't know. All I know is I drank a bunch of beer. I woke up. I felt sick to my stomach. I felt my head hurt.
Yeah.
I was sweating profusely.
You know what's kind of crazy? I drank beer last night, and I felt a little sick too.
I think there's a bad batch.
Yeah.
Someone
I
stepped on the batch. Someone's put Fent in the fucking beer supply.
I had some blue raspberry bonbons, and that made me feel pretty ill.
That's a recipe to get sick. The blue raspberry bonbon, that's an instant sick maker.
Because blue raspberry isn't real.
They sell them in...
You're eating made-up flavors.
Like, the serving size is until you get sick on the back of the bag. That's just what they say. But anyway, yeah, so...
I think I only had like 3.
So I had beer poisoning, okay? I had a severe case of beer poisoning. And I didn't want to watch the movie, so I didn't watch the movie.
What do you mean?
Are you playing?
No,
Are you playing right now?
I was hungover, and it sounded very boring to me at the time.
Drop Dead Fred is awesome. Drop Dead
I
Fred
watched
is
Rocky and Bullwinkle
boring.
cartoons all morning and smoked weed. So I can talk about that. I got some notes on Rocky and Bullwinkle. And I figured you guys can recap. It's like a 60s cartoon. They made a movie, like rebooting it in like the 2000s. Rocky and Bullwinkle. It's about like a squirrel who flies around and he's got a moose friend. And I figure you guys can like explain the movie, and I'll be like, it's like I'm watching it, you know?
Yeah, I've seen these chumps.
They're not chumps. They're cool.
I've seen these
I feel like
chumps.
I've seen...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're not chumps. Well, I guess, no, Bullwinkle is. He's kind of a dumbass. I think that's like...
There's an image of them on a desert island that they spat out sex.
What the fuck?
This is very strange.
Okay, yeah, so anyway, I watched that. I figure I can kind of talk about that. You guys can talk about the movie, and it's like you watched the movie for me.
Yeah,
I'm kind of surrogate for the audience. I'm enjoying it live, you know?
Well, I mean,
I'm not totally happy about
you know about
You guys
Bottom
wanna-
and like the young ones, so you can talk about Rick Mail.
Yeah. Yeah, I know Rick Mail. I know Bottom. I know the young ones. Basically, the Bottom is about two guys, and they're really nasty. And it would be like, you know, one of them stole the other one's wanking sock. And kind of some hilarious shit happens after that.
And you never guess what one of them's called. Eddie Hitler.
Whoa, what?
Oh.
No. What the
That
fuck?
can't be true.
Now I'm glad he's dead. Is he dead, or is the other one dead, Rick Mail?
Uh,
I don't think Rick Mail is
don't know.
dead. He looks too young.
One of them's dead. One of the guys from Bottom is dead. I like him in the young ones. I like Vivian. Vivian's a cool character.
Okay. Rick Mail is dead.
Rick Mail's dead.
Rick Mail's dead.
Aid Edmondson is the other guy.
Heart attack.
wow.
65
Some of that
years
jumping
old.
about you did.
Yeah, it was on a morning jog. He was probably jumping
Too
about.
much jumping
He's
about.
going- You know what? I've seen him in that show, and he gets pretty mad. So maybe it's
Yeah.
a stress-related condition.
But he gets pretty mad in this movie as well.
Also,
He's a
that
kind of
flat that he
demon,
lives
he's kind
in,
of devil.
that flat he lives in with his friend, Mr. Hitler, that is not sanitary. I imagine that's got to add some years to... It's got to take some years off your life.
Harry, did you find the director's name very funny?
What's the director's
Yeah,
name?
his name's like at Jong or something.
He's called
right?
8 Dijon.
At Jong.
He ate,
Yeah,
he
that's a
ate
funny
Dijon.
name.
That's funny.
Wow, he must love mustard.
He loves mustard. What's his email? I'm gonna find his email right now. What's his name?
I think it's mustard on my tongue at gmail.com.
It's not.
He's actually got a Twitter.
I think it's yellow stuff.
No, shut up. Fucking, what's his name? Drop Dead Fred. I want to find his email and tell him his name. 8 Dijong. Oh, it's just Dutch. That's why it's stupid. So what happens in the movie then?
Well, he's like
so awesome.
He's an imaginary friend. He wears all green.
Okay.
And I think the movie starts with like there's a woman who like she's at like a dealership where her husband works or something, and he's like, yeah, I've been not really feeling it. I'm breaking up with you.
Is she hot?
She's pretty cute.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Her husband like breaks up with her, and then he's been seeing lots of women, and then she goes and phones her mum, and some guy breaks into her car and steals a handbag, and then someone else steals her car, and then she's like a stenographer for a courtroom, and then she goes to the courtroom and she gets fired because she's late.
That would suck.
Yeah.
I would hate that. To be fired from my awesome job of being the guy, the tiny... They don't let you have a keyboard that small anywhere else. You go to a regular office job and you have a tiny stenographer keyboard. That's
so cool.
It's awesome. Don't they have like a special thing on them? Like a code?
Yeah, they've got lots of codes.
Yeah, they have codes.
No, what I'm saying is it's not like the standard alphabet.
You have to be like James Bond, you gotta know all the codes.
Yeah,
It's
it has
like
a different
symbols,
keyboard.
like
It looks like a
pictures
different keyboard.
Yeah, it's just like pictures of a word. But
Yeah.
So it was like a picture of a cow and there's a picture of a pig and there's
Yeah, it's hieroglyphs.
Yeah. And if you wanted to go,
Alcoholic stenographer.
if you wanted to go faster, you press the rabbit, and if you wanted to go slower, you press the turtle.
You're trying to access your court records, and you get into them, and it's just all hieroglyphs.
Yeah.
You can't read it.
It's these ancient Egyptian immigrants coming over, getting all those cool stenographer jobs.
You ask the stenographer to like read back the court, and it's just like, yeah, like two sheaves of wheat, a cow,
yeah, and a horned viper,
a guy doing the arm thing.
Yeah.
Was that one of the hieroglyphs, or were they just like drawing like that?
I think there was probably a tractor, some sort of boat, maybe a few boats.
I'm contacting my local council and doing a Freedom of Information request to
on the ancient Egyptians. Freedom of Information request. What's inside the Pyramid of Giza?
They're sending me a plaque covered in hieroglyphs.
Yeah, I need to borrow the Rosetta Stone.
Filled it up.
We've got important research to do.
And they have to give it to you, because that's the law.
Who was Rosetta? Tell me.
I'm gonna fucking start an awesome ancient Egyptian band.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What will your first song be?
I don't know, but it's gonna be called Rosetta Stoned. It's all gonna be about smoking weed in ancient Egypt, basically.
Did they smoke weed?
I think so.
They did in India.
Well, fucking, they were drawing some crazy shit. They gotta be smoking something.
That's true.
You know?
Nah, it's all the
how do you think
the
of
desert
how do you
sand
think
gets in your eyes, and you just see all these crazy shapes.
That's Dune. That's the plot of Dune. You get high on awesome sand.
Would you guys go into outer space?
Out of space. Yeah, I'd go to outer space.
I think I could really make something of myself if I could go to outer space. Like there's so many options.
Yeah, you meet some really forward-thinking people.
That's true.
Yeah.
Aliens are so progressive. I hate my backwards ass fucking planet. I'm gonna go move to this. I'm gonna go find an alien boyfriend. We're gonna move in together. We're gonna have a small alien dog. We're gonna eat alien brunch all the time.
I think we're like technically like a stage 0 civilization or something.
Really?
What does that
no,
mean?
it's because we
There's
can't
no
fly in
others.
space, right? We can't.
I think so.
We can, but not in like a. We can't do supersonic speed.
We haven't become kind of higher vibrational beings.
Yeah, we're not in the Federation of Planets yet. I mean, I am personally, but not the average humanoid.
I think I'd be a smuggler if I was in space.
You'd be the snuggler, is that what you said? you'd be a space figure called the snuggler.
He's got his thumb in his mouth.
Yeah, I'd probably
he's got a big blanket.
I'll be the ship. I'm a ship snuggler. I'm part of. I'm part of like
just like climb up on him.
Yeah. I'm part of the evil space empire, but I'm their snuggler, so I'm okay. I get killed
That's
by
gonna
the rebels.
fucking suck if we meet like an alien civilization that's so advanced we're kind of just relegated to like house cat. Like
awesome.
to what we are to cats, we just meet that in an alien, you know. We just have to.
I feel like it's better when we become cats.
Their equivalent of a dog, which is like a big worm monster.
Well, no, we have kind of a rivalry with them. We're strong enough that sometimes we can scare them off, because sometimes cats do that.
Yeah, sometimes cats got claws, and sometimes they got
Meow.
evil ESP
That's why
powers.
they do that noise.
I heard that the way that you become like a higher tier civilization is when you finally like ban and destroy every pit bull. That's sort of how you do the grading forward is.
Yeah, when you string them all up and kind of put them into a different planet.
Yeah. You know that thing of like it happens in a lot of media, like a big alien civilization will like seed planets with different species.
Yeah.
That's actually what pit bulls are. Every planet has them, and to have evolved eventually you wipe them out and you move beyond. It's kind of a test. I can't say this though. Coming from where I come from, I've met so many fucking like staffy pit bull crosses. Like that's like the like London white trash dog. And most of the time, I mean, I'm sure if they bit you, it would be bad. Most of the time, they're just like nasty, and like the female ones are always weird and horny. They're always like rubbing their shit on the stairs.
I don't think I've got that close to a female pit bull to get fucked by one.
I didn't say that I fucked the dog, did I?
I don't know. Maybe you're some sort of.
I said that it was putting its stuff on the stairs, and it's gross.
You're like a rebel force against the alien invaders.
What stuff was your female sexual dog putting on the stairs?
Their stuff. You know,
What
their
do you mean,
thing.
like their cum?
No,
I
their
don't
thing.
get it. Oh, like pussy?
Yes.
Okay.
You shouldn't say that about a dog, though.
I mean, to be fair, I don't know what they have down there.
I just feel like
might
it shouldn't be
different.
called that. There should be a word reserved for us.
A doggy.
Yeah, I guess that makes
You
sense.
can't
Yeah,
call
it's
it a
kind of
dog.
ironic.
No.
Yeah. It's so funny that you just didn't watch the film.
I didn't want to watch
can't even
it. I
tell
read the
anyone.
plot, and it's about some chick.
No.
I didn't want to watch it. It sounded
fucking-
boring.
No, it's good. It's good. I mean,
the
it's like
stenographer. My husband is.
the stenography thing is like the first scene, and she's fired
Okay, no, but what I'm
immediately.
saying is the whole thing.
The
Is
judge
she's just like
fires
a
her.
pussy. It just sounded boring to me.
No, she's not. She's really cool.
Well,
She's
explain
like,
the fucking movie to me then.
Okay.
No, I don't want to. I don't want
But
to.
she basically.
I don't feel you deserve
She basically
it.
like the whole movie is her trying to get her husband back because
Okay.
he's great even though he cheated on her and he's.
So does she get her groove back?
fun.
Like, does she start sexing it up?
Well, she like goes back home and she finds like a little box in the attic, and she takes the tape off, and out pops this kind of like. It's really disgusting. It's like this little hairy ball. It's like a little hairy green ball with like a puff of ginger hair,
That's gross.
and then that grows into Drop Dead Fred.
It kind of glows green at the start.
Yeah.
Okay,
The effects in this movie aren't very good.
I'm gonna fucking go on YouTube right now and just look
You
at
can't Google Drop Dead Fred clips.
Drop Dead Fred transformation.
A weird little Fredable.
Oh, he does a lot of transformations. He does a lot. Oh, by the way, I got you the director's email address.
Oh really?
Oh, I posted it. Yeah. It's in the chat. So you can email him now. Probably ask him about the movie. Ask him to explain the movie to you.
Excuse me, sir. I didn't watch the film Drop Dead Fred. I believed it was sounded boring. So I just wonder if you could give me a summary of it.
It just didn't seem that really like interesting to me.
Yeah, it sounded boring to me.
Could you make a shorter version? Maybe like 30 seconds.
No, what we can do, you could invite him to the pod in the email, and then he can describe it to you in the episode.
That's
And
true.
then we'll have two
We should have had him on as a
episodes
guest.
which explain it fully. Yeah.
Oh, I don't like this. There's a scene where his head's all fucking squashed. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
that was
Yeah, I
disgusting.
took a picture of that. Yeah, can you believe? That's our president. That's Joe Biden. That's President Joe Biden now.
What the fuck are you talking about?
His hair looks
What?
cool. He looks
He's
like a
sick and
ginger
old.
Pete Doherty.
Yeah, like Fred seems like really evil to me. He seems like because like he's like an imaginary friend, but it's just like there's like flashbacks throughout the film of like when she was little, and it's just Fred like being like, yeah, we're gonna like smash up all your mum's expensive stuff, and the whole thing is like her mum's supposed to be like horrible to her or something, but her mum's just like really like frustrated and she's like crying because like her child is just evil.
Her child's fucking insane. Has like a voice in her head that tells her what to do.
Yeah, I think that
tells her to make mud pies.
I think the first thing like Fred does is he like goes outside and then he comes in and he's walking on his hands, and her mum,
that's fucking insane.
The girl's mum has like a newly shampooed carpet. And he comes in and he does a flip and he lands onto the carpet and he's got dog poo all over his shoes. He just starts rubbing it in. He does like a dance.
That sounds funny.
He sings a song about dog poo and he's doing little kind of like,
oh my god.
He's shaking his bum and doing like he's just getting it on all of the furniture. It's horrible.
Okay, I kind of feel like I did miss something.
Yeah, you missed out on the poo scene. Can't miss out on the poo scene.
There is a lot of poo in this movie, though. I didn't really remember.
Yeah, there's like a little monkey that's called Mr. Pooh.
Gross.
I don't remember.
It's when he first pops out and he like bites the head off like her dolls, and then like rips open this monkey.
Oh.
Oh, like okay, so it's not a real monkey.
Well, maybe we could remake it.
No, it's a teddy bear. It's a teddy bear. It's a teddy monkey.
Well, you can imagine it was a real monkey.
Yeah, but
the point of the film is imagination.
Yeah.
Is bad. That's the point. You have to get rid of it so you don't lose your beautiful husband that owns a car dealership.
That's so fucking true.
Yeah.
That's why I don't have a husband yet. Too much imagination. I'm just fucking around with fucking my crazy imaginary friend.
I can't stop imagining beautiful scenes.
What's your
Let me just distract me from my husband.
Actually,
my imaginary friend.
Yeah, did you ever have one?
Oh no, no, I never had an imagine. I used to like play, you know, in the school playground. You'd be like, oh, let's play fucking whatever cartoon we were watching at the time, and you just act out different characters. But like,
we played Army. Did you play Army?
No, we were kind of too free spirited and rebellious to play the Army.
No. We loved the Army. We
played Shaolin Showdown.
Yeah, I don't think I ever did that.
What is that?
Cartoon series.
No.
It's a cartoon series on Cartoon Network.
Yeah, we didn't watch cartoons. We watched war.
Yeah, you grew up you grew up in Starship Troopers. Whereas I grew up in a normal child's life where I watched fucking cartoons.
I mean, I'm sure we played. I don't know. Actually, there was a Pizza Go-Go club at my school.
Pizza Go-Go.
You weren't allowed to join. Yeah, you know, like the pizza place. Yeah, you weren't allowed to join it unless you had like eaten Pizza Go-Go before, and I hadn't, but I told them I had. And they're like, what's your favorite pizza? And I said pepperoni.
What's that?
I don't know if they do a regular pepperoni. I think it's double pepperoni.
That's
what do you mean you had to have eaten there before?
Like you had to have eaten Pizza Go-Go to be part of
Was this when you were in London?
Primary school.
We were in London at this point. I didn't know it was
I was in Watford.
It was like a regional chain.
There's one in Leicester.
There's a Pizza Go-Go right near my house.
There's one in Watford. Yeah, there's
more of a pizza hot for you guy.
Yeah. I like Farmhouse Pizza. There's a Farmhouse Pizza in Watford on Leavesden Road, if anyone wants to check it out.
How far is that from your house? Just in actual meters? What's the radius around that place?
Maybe like, probably like a little, between 1,000 and 2,000. It's quite close. Okay.
Any identifying features about the front of your house? What colour is the door?
Yeah, can you describe the shape of the key?
Green.
Can you describe the shape of the...
How many modules are on your key?
Okay.
So you know how you get these little gold plates that people put on like their doors and out the front of their houses, and it kind of indicates what house it is?
Yeah, it's number 4.
Yeah, okay. Good. Okay.
Anyway, Farmhouse Pizza do these awesome 18-inch square pizzas.
Yo, I love square pizza.
Good. Yeah. It's so good.
Although I kind of hate the bit of square pizza where you get like the center pieces that don't have any crust. That kind of sucks.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's why you just like, because if you get it as a family, you're allowed to stab them in the back. You're allowed
to leave them with just a centerpiece.
Yeah, so you just have all the crust.
I saw like a bus stop advertisement for a pizza slice thing that Greg's is doing now. It just looks disgusting.
Greg's all their shit.
That's really horrible.
The sausage rolls, and even the sausage rolls are kind of.
I like Yum Yums.
Yo, I love Yum Yums.
Love it.
I like the chocolate.
They
ice
do Yum Yums in
well.
Lidl.
Chocolate ice donut's pretty good. If it's like 6 in the morning, that's the only thing open. It'll do you right.
Did you guys ever eat the Homer Simpson donuts from Asda's?
No.
Yeah, they had Homer Simpson donuts,
on,
and I used. Yeah, it had Homer Simpson on. He was eating the pink donut, and you would get the pink donuts inside. It was crazy. They were so good, and I don't think you can like. It doesn't exist
Simpson
now.
donut.
And they would turn you yellow.
Google it. Look it up. Oh no, because they also had the Simpsons fridge.
Oh my god, dude! I can see it.
Do you remember that?
I'm looking at it right now. Holy fuck! This fucking pack is 98p. It's so fucked up that donuts are so expensive now.
Donuts have skyrocketed.
They're like double the price now.
Yeah. Which ones are you looking at? Because none of these look like the ones I had, but they always had the Homer eating a donut on the front.
Is it not like this one? Send it to general.
Let me check it out. But did you guys have like the fridge fudge brownies?
Yeah, I had that all the time. So that was one of the things that it came out around the time of the Simpsons movie, and then it was just out for ages.
Yeah. That's what it was, because that's why it had the Simpson guy on the front.
It was still it was like a promotional item.
Gotcha.
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah, that was Officer
kind
Gotcha.
Of like that.
That was his catchphrase.
He catches you. That's what he does in the show. He catches the characters.
Yeah.
That's his goal. He tries to catch every character.
The episode where he catches Bart is so fucked up.
Yeah, he puts him in a little cage.
Nightmares. It was like a creepypasta in real life.
He puts him in a little cage above his fireplace.
Oh my god,
creepypasta!
Creepypasta. Bart gets caught by Chief Wiggum, and he has to go to jail. And the jail is haunted.
And the jail is underneath his house.
Oh, okay. Creepypasta idea. Bart drowned.
Oh, so you buy an old Legend of Zelda cartridge with Bart's on it.
Yeah, no, you buy an old Simpsons Hit and Run cartridge.
Oh my god!
And Bart is drowned.
I always wanted to play Simpsons Hit and Run.
I've been playing it. I'm starting the
creepypasta. That's how it would start.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I just thought you were talking about Hit and Run.
I mean, I've played it before. It's a good game.
It is.
It's a good. I know that.
I think Chief Wiggum should abduct Bart and put him in a prison underneath his house, and there'd be a yellow phone, and he gets to talk to all the children.
He doesn't have a personal. He doesn't have a personal prison. He takes them to Springfield Police Station.
Yeah.
Just kind of a law thing for you there. I'm kind of a law. I'm sorry. I'm kind of a law head.
What is this? Is this England Facebook fridge?
Yo,
yeah, this is
if you drink this, it makes you racist instantly.
It's like a fridge bottle, but it says Facebook at the top, and it's got a big English flag, and it says thick and smooth caramel cheer.
Oh, I bet that tastes awful.
Fridge unveils.
Any caramel flavored milkshake like that just tastes disgusting.
I think if you drank that, your piss would come out kind of lumpy.
Yeah, it would come out thick like custard.
green custard. I drank too much fridge.
When I was a kid, I used to do the nastiest shit ever, and I would eat fish and chips on like a Friday or whatever. But the drink I would get with it is like a Yazoo or a fridge. How fucking disgusting is that?
That's pretty gross.
To have a full milkshake with fish and chips, that's so nasty.
Yeah, a fish should never come in contact with milk.
No, exactly. You shouldn't have milk and fish in your stomach at the same time.
They're from different areas.
Especially chocolate milk, man. Why was I drinking chocolate milk with fucking with fish and chips?
You're just trying to gain.
Yeah, I would eat that like every weekend, and then I would feel really sick.
Yeah, that would make you.
Would you believe
awful.
I've had weight issues since I was a child?
No. No. What are you saying?
Yeah, I don't know. I think there's maybe a correlation between every weekend eating fish and chips and feeling sick.
It's because the fish and chips man would give you a bottle. It's
crazy because it still does that. I could still eat the exact same amount of fish and chips I would eat then, and still just feel sick the same way. I feel like there's a certain amount of fish and chips that poisons you.
Yeah, it's probably the batter.
I think you can get beer poisoning from fish and chips. Maybe there's beer in the batter.
I like the mum's satin shirt when she's cleaning up the shirt. She's wearing a very nice pink satin shirt when she's cleaning up with a dog poo from the carpet.
What's the cut like on the collar?
Movie.
How low is it?
It's kind of like a bit of a rap style.
Okay.
You don't see much of her.
So she's got like a big gold chain necklace and a big clock on the
I was
end.
asking. Me and Velvie the other day were watching YouTube videos, and we watched this woman eat a bunch of crab legs, and her boobs were crazy.
I don't remember that bit.
Probably the crab legs.
You don't remember the chick eating the crab legs, and like
I don't remember the crab legs.
So often it was like trained on her. Like she was like a seafood boil thing. We were watching seafood boil mukbangs.
I don't remember the crabs at all. I remember like all the like mushrooms and the candy covered strawberries.
Oh
and stuff.
no! It wasn't yesterday. Then it wasn't the time before that. Anyway, I just remember this chick. Yeah.
You're losing track of time. You're inventing new types of women with massive breasts.
Don't say that. Like that AI guy, like that AI image generator.
We're not going to talk about that.
Is it too topical?
It's gross. It's not alright.
Yeah, I actually think, because I'm such a nice guy, I actually think small boobs are fine. I don't think they're terrible at all. I don't think they're just pointless.
They make me sick.
But it's weirdly so do big ones. If I see any I feel sick to my stomach instantly.
I turn green.
I saw boobs.
My face turns green and I go, oh.
I remember being 16 and taking off my first girlfriend's bra for the first time and then just puking up like Tracy Beaker cartoon soap with like whole carrots in it just everywhere.
And then you had to go live at the orphanage.
Yeah, exactly. I had to go to the dumping ground. Yo, Tracy Beaker was fucking crazy. They let those kids run wild in there.
Yeah, they let them wear.
If I was an orphan in that
bandanas.
house, I would have been smoking it up big style.
They let them be emo at the orphanage.
I would have been that one crazy orphan who gets them all pinged.
Not allowed to ping orphans anymore.
No, orphans are allowed to get pinged.
No, you can't go around pinging orphans.
No, orphans have like no.
No,
legal
I'm not pinging
jurisdiction.
them. I'm just saying I would introduce them to pingers.
Orphans are like international water. They have no parents.
Anything goes.
Yeah.
You can give them anything.
They should do orphan prize fighting.
Put them in like a dusty pit.
Yes, gladiator style.
You could do like a big event that has all of the different fighting animals. You could have like cock fighting, dog fighting, child, like orphan fighting. Or maybe you could have like an all-stars match where all the winners from each like race group, not race, species group, sorry.
No, you were right the first time. I just feel like some of them have a certain advantage. The Japanese, they know fucking martial arts. I don't want to go up against that.
Yeah. And they're ruthless.
They're ruthless.
They're ruthless.
They're cold-blooded.
I've heard they've done some ruthless things.
Have you ever heard of the little thing called the Yakuza?
No.
That's normal for them. That's a normal thing.
They love that. They all really love that.
They think it's cool.
There are a lot of different fridge designs. I remember these ones
Okay,
as well.
keep
I like the
going. Keep
honeycomb.
hitting me with them.
Well, I just
Who the
put
fuck is
some.
Pablo
These are a little bit
Pooch?
like twee.
Would you
or
drink Drop Dead Fred fridge?
No.
It'd be like shit. It'd be
It tastes
dog
like
shit flavor.
bogies.
It'll probably taste like
It
bogies.
tastes like bogies and poop.
He does make a lot of bogies in the
Yeah.
film.
Did you ever eat those Harry Potter beans?
No.
Maybe.
They made before Bean Boozled
like a
was a thing. They
Ruffles.
made like a Harry Potter one that was like
There was always that kid that would buy
stinky
like
shit or
the Bean
chocolate
Boozled.
flavor, puke flavor or it's
Yeah.
apple, cum flavor or it's coconut.
There was always that kid that would eat Bean Boozled on their own.
I was that kid. I sniff every one.
You're trying to find the puke.
You know, like
ones.
Heinz beans.
You're like, oh man, I hate the rotten foot one. Disgusting. Ugh. And secretly, you're just like digging every single one out. I think they should make Bean Boozled for adults.
They should make
one of the flavors being cum. Straight up, that's one of the flavors.
Nah.
That would be
Not
fucking
doing that.
crazy.
No thanks.
What's some other adult flavors? Coffee, porridge.
Porridge? Porridge is
Old
a
people
baby
like
food.
porridge as well.
Porridge is a baby
No,
food.
old people stay eating porridge.
Yeah, old people eat the same food
Hot
as babies.
porridge. Can't give that to a baby.
Baby's not.
Okay.
Can you not give it to a baby?
No, burn their mouth.
You can give it to a
Can't give
small
it to an old
child,
person
though.
either.
No.
Not necessarily adult.
Hot porridge with salt,
It
probably.
depends
That's an old
how
person
smart
food.
they are.
Yeah. Plain porridge. That's the old person's delight.
That's why I eat it in the morning.
You live such a fucked up like monk's lifestyle.
I
so much.
have a Weetabix tablet and about the same amount of oats, and I put boiling water on that and leave it for a few minutes.
What the fuck is wrong with you? You have it with water, not even milk.
No, that's too
Okay,
luxurious.
So I wake up about 8 p.m. No, not 8 p.m. 8 a.m. because I have a stomach ache because I ate too late the day before. I wake up, my stomach hurts immediately. I go upstairs, I go to the bathroom. I'm in the bathroom 25-30 minutes. Go downstairs, I eat a yogurt because that's the only thing I can handle in my stomach at that point in the day.
You put
And
the
then
yogurt in a big
I-
syringe.
No, I eat the yogurt normally and I watch videos on YouTube and then I hit my bong and then maybe I'll have a second round of breakfast or maybe some fruit or something. You know? I listen to what my body needs. And you're living in wartime. You're living in wartime constantly.
I don't know. Maybe I'll make some mince tonight for dinner.
You make plain mince.
Some loose mince. We used to have that
I
at school.
fucking hate you so
I don't eat that.
much.
I've never eaten plain mince apart from at school.
Yeah,
That's
because why
so
would you? No one
fucked.
else has eaten plain mince. It's strange that you've ever eaten plain
We
mince.
used to have it at school. You'd have
What school did you go
you'd have
to?
like mince and
You went
gravy
to,
with mashed potato.
You know that CBBC show where
but
the kids
mince
go
and
back to like
gravy and mashed
the
potato.
Blitz? Do you remember that? The CBBC
Yeah.
show where they do the Blitz? That was your life every single day. In a little cardboard box
No.
you wore around that had a gas mask in it, and you had to eat plain
I think
mince.
I did eat that though. I think I did eat because plain mince is different to mince with gravy and potatoes.
Oh, mince with gravy potatoes, that's like a
think-
fucking shepherd's pie.
Yeah.
It's basically the components of a shepherd's pie.
Yeah, that's a different thing than just
Mince is fucked up.
Although I probably could eat it.
I was
Yeah,
thinking of this
a
image.
quick snack. I could whip up a quick.
But just
snack,
press that into
bowl
a
of mince.
disc, and then you made a delicious burger.
Best homemade dinner on the planet.
Plain mince.
We are a sick people.
What the fuck is that? That's seriously what you eat?
I don't eat that. We used to have it at school.
Wait, that's your food
That's
right
not my
now.
food.
Wait, you
Did you
seriously
seriously
posted
eat
that?
that?
Look, no, it says velvie
seriously
at
posted
Velvix.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I posted it 4 days ago.
Can you guys hear my ancient cat going like meow?
Yeah, I can hear the dust
He's
coming
yelling
out.
outside. He's like 20 years old.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It'd
I know, he's
be
old
crazy
shit.
if you picked up a cat and it
It's
just
a
like
culture.
exploded dust all over your
Well, like in
floor.
Buffy when she kills the vampires, just like explode into dust.
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe.
Have you ever seen Buffy?
I've seen a few episodes.
Buffy's awesome. Buffy's so good.
I feel like when Rick Mail gets his head stuck in the fridge, could be a Buffy kind of creature. He's like looking in the fridge.
Is that the flat head?
Where the mum like closes the fridge on his head and he's stuck in there and he like squeezes his head out and he looks like in like the Leprechaun film where he goes to space. There's a guy that ends up like that as well.
I love that. We should do one of. Maybe we should. But I love the damn Leprechaun films. That's so good.
Jennifer Aniston's in the first one, right?
Yeah. Ice-T.
Ice-T's in it?
Yeah. Ice-T's in one of them. He plays like the pimp boss and the Leprechaun. What's his name? What's
Seamus.
Wee Man.
Shamrock. Mick.
No, like the real guy. Davis.
Warwick
Davis. Yeah. It's so
He's an
funny
Ewok.
that he was in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was an Ewok, then he just like
And then he went to the
too
hood.
much Ave for me.
Never played anyone.
went to the
Never
hood.
played anyone big though. It's kind of typecast.
Yeah, they should have built on some stilts.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a range.
He couldn't play big. He's talking to his agent. He's like, "I just want an opportunity to play Napoleon. I'm only 5 inches shorter than he was." And it's just like, "I'm sorry, Warwick.
That'd be great.
We've got. They're thinking of rebooting Alice in Wonderland. If you want to go for an no, not Oompa Loompas. What did they have? What was the small guys in that?
In what?
I don't know.
Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, like Tweedledum and Tweedledee.
No, I'm thinking of fucking Wizard of Oz.
Yeah,
I
the
hate
Munchkins.
this bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the Munchkins.
Do you think that Munchkin really hung himself?
A Munchkin hung himself?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
It's in the middle of the movie, and then Dorothy tugs on his shoes and says, "Yep, he's dead."
Yep, he's hung himself. Yeah, you can see
because he was sad or because he was trying to get off?
From a tree. Probably because he was a fucking munchkin. What kind of a life is that?
They used to sacrifice them back in those days.
It's so normal to them.
They're gonna remake
Imagine being
Dwarf Starts more, and Warwick Davis is gonna play every character like Eddie Murphy does.
He loves to do that. He did that in Norbit. He did that in what's that one where he has all the Eddie Murphys in his head?
Dave, Meet Dave.
Meet Dave, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do you guys ever see the Dave car?
I think so.
What's the... did it have like a big head?
Yeah, it's a big
thing?
head car.
Yeah, it's like a Lemon Demon album cover or something.
Really?
Whoa, this is crazy. They should
Who's
do this
Lemon
for
Demon?
more
Did he do
movies.
Ultimate Showdown?
It's Neo Ciceriga, yeah.
That's cool.
He basically like made the internet. He basically made everything on the internet. He designed.
Editor's note: put in the Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny.
He designed all the
right here,
tubes.
the whole song. He invented the internet as a series of tubes meme.
He invented the kind of straws and tubes that they use.
Eddie Murphy's fucking crazy. How do you think of a giant head?
He must have been really fucked up. He's just like, yeah.
He must have been smoking weed.
What if you made a film where there's like loads of little people, loads of little me's inside my head, and I'm an alien?
Yeah, more like weed, Dave.
And I'm trying to put little me's inside of human women.
Oh, like he did a cum in them.
No, it's just like he's got little bees in his head, hasn't he? They probably crawled out of his nostril.
That's not what I thought you meant.
Why? I wouldn't say something like that, would I?
You wouldn't say he did a C in her pee.
All the posters say it. All the posters say Eddie Murphy and Eddie Murphy. That's quite funny.
Oh, that's funny.
You guys think that's a good bit of promotion?
I mean, I wouldn't get it at first. I'd be like, he's playing two characters? And then I would read the smaller print and be like, oh, yeah. I'm assuming he's inside of himself in this movie.
Carrie Fisher's in this film. He's in Drop Dead. She's in Drop Dead Fred.
Yeah.
Carrie Fisher?
She's like... Yeah, she's like the nice mum figure that lives on a houseboat. She's
like her friend. And she lives on a houseboat. Yeah. And then...
Cool.
The main character, I've forgotten her name. She, Elizabeth. She takes the houseboat and Drop Dead Freddy just smashes up all the engine and then makes it sink, and it's like a really expensive houseboat.
She sings the woman's home and is like, "Oh, I'm so sorry."
Did she do to wrong her again?
Yeah, it's like a river casino boat.
Yeah.
It's like one of those. It has the paddles on the back.
And she's having sex with
this sounds awesome. I feel like I'm never going to watch the movie again. It sounds much better coming from you guys. I can imagine how cool it is in my head.
You're like a dog to me. I want you to know that.
I really like the...
Go on, what happened after that?
Should we just continue with the plot? Elizabeth meets an old friend that she had when she was little. And they go to a restaurant, and Fred kind of starts moving about Elizabeth's arms, and I really enjoyed when he makes her just pick up the glass of water, and he's she's trying to not spill it, and he's just shaking it all about. And I was just laughing for a minute. I really enjoyed it.
I'm gonna watch all of these things that you've spoken about as clips on YouTube.
Yeah, just watch a clip compilation and you think.
Yeah. You know those YouTube videos where it's Drop Dead Fred 1 out of 9.
Yeah. And then
you just watch 7 minutes of the movie at a time.
Mm.
It's never the full movie though.
I wonder why they don't do that.
Yeah, I wonder why movies aren't free.
It's just a bunch of bullshit in this film.
Yeah,
I think her mum takes her to a therapist's office for children with imaginary friends, and it's all these children sitting around in the waiting room, and there's all the imaginary friends they can see each other, and they've all got names like fuck off Bonzo and shit.
That's fun.
It is my favorite part of the movie. They got little guys. They're doing like tricks and shit.
Did you guys ever watch Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends?
I watched like a little bit, but I didn't.
Yeah? Did you ever watch Drop Dead Fred?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Does any of the cartoons you watch relate to Drop Dead Fred?
I mean, that one that I just said is about imaginary friends. So, yes, kind of. But no, I'll talk about my amazing cartoon watching experience. It's kind of a 2-for-1 for the listener.
Yeah, it's a squirrel and a moose.
We're not enemies.
And a moose.
What?
And a moose.
Oh yeah, there is a moose in it. I forgot a moose is like a fucking animal.
A moose.
Finish what's happened in the fucking movie so I can talk about Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Okay.
There was some funny ass crap that happened in it.
In the movie, it's sort of like a coming of age movie. She has to, I know, I'm going as fast as I can. It's like a fucking. It's a long movie.
Yeah, it's a 3-hour movie.
Anyway, it's at the end. It's a cinematic tour de force, and you want me to explain?
It's a Terrence McKenna project.
Basically,
it's the Citizen Kane of movies about imaginary friends who act up.
Eventually, she gets rid of Drop Dead Fred, and then Drop Dead Fred takes over and becomes the imaginary friend of another girl, the daughter of the man that
she met right at the end.
And immediately, Fred makes this poor girl like hang her babysitter from a tree. That's what they do immediately.
Oh, so she's dead.
And we're supposed to think that's
girl's in like a really evil face.
She's upside down.
She looks horrible.
Yeah. And she's doing this because they always do a little pinky thing.
I thought
from my bun.
I thought it was really funny how she like Elizabeth's like taking those like green pills that make Fred. It shuts down the part of her brain that makes Fred, and it just makes Fred have like a stomach ache, and he like gets really weak over like several days. He like turns all grey.
That is really good.
He gets ET
He's like
sickness.
sat in bed and he
has ET sickness.
Yeah, that's the end of a movie.
Yeah.
And
I think that's so fucked up, that bit in ET where he dries up like a white dog poop. Sucks so bad.
It's an alright film. It's okay. I think it's alright. It's kind
I liked it from what you guys said.
It's pretty wacky, but it's kind of just alright.
Okay, no, now you've said that, I don't know actually.
It was really interesting seeing Rick Mayall be kind of in a proper film, and not in like some sort of horrible flat.
He was in other movies.
He was very demonic in this.
Probably better than this.
He's kind of demonic all the time. Like his characters in the Young Ones, he's kind of a stick in the mud.
Yeah, I think when I was in like year 6 or year 5, I think there was a girl in my class, and she kind of like made up an imaginary friend, and she was, I think, in a wheelchair, and I think she had AIDS. The imaginary friend.
The kid had...
No, the imaginary friend.
What?
Oh, God damn, this kid had AIDS and was in a wheelchair?
I think the person in the wheelchair was like, they could like change gender as well.
Progressive.
Cool.
It's a very progressive imaginary friend.
Yeah. I think around that time we used to like make this like massive leaf pile in one part of the school. And if you if you stuck your hands really deep into it, it was really warm.
You went to such a fucked up school. You had like plain.
Yeah,
what the fuck? Yeah.
You had to stick your hands into a leaf
It was like an
pile
empty like square flower bed, and we just had like this like massive pile of leaves that we just made. And you used to just like stick your hands in it. It was all warm.
Did you like go to a normal Christian school? Did you sing songs?
Yeah, we used to sing Christian songs, but it wasn't a Christian school. We used to sing like "He's got the whole world in his hands."
I like In the Bleak Midwinter. Do you remember that one?
No.
Harry, do you remember that one?
Yeah, I loved him. Can we sing it? Favorite. Yeah, let me get the lyrics up.
I've never heard that song.
Then you're gonna hear it right now.
Right. Oh, that's not the. Okay.
I only know the first
me again how the beat
lines.
goes.
It goes like, in the bleak midwinter. Could you do some ad-libs as well, Harry? Frosty with
it's bleak.
Mon.
Frosty.
It's Frosty. Earth stood hard as iron.
It's iron.
Water like a stone.
Wet like water.
I'm whipping the water.
I don't think I like that song.
Yeah, it's really depressing. So imagine that of a chorus of like 600 kids in the school hall, and they're all singing.
Wait, did you
terrible.
really sing this?
Yes.
I can't tell if I thought you were joking, and now I'm
that
scared
was a
that
school.
you really
That
did.
was a school assembly song that we sang all the time.
Oh, I didn't realise Harry was just
Did you go
going
to a
along.
war
I
with it.
time
don't know.
school?
It sounds like I went to like a black and white like school where we were terrorized by evil nuns.
Yeah, I think you might have been
No,
on the
my
front
school
lines.
was
You might have been in the dome.
fucking woke.
Yeah.
We had
Did
this
he wear like a
teacher-
little
People
grey
sang
schoolboy
this
hat?
song like
Like a schoolboy
No,
cap?
we did wear. I did wear a tie in primary school.
In primary
in
school?
primary school.
Yeah, we had ties.
That's pathetic. You were wrangled so early.
We used to wear a polo and a jumper.
We
Yeah.
did in summer as well, but in the winter, it was ties.
Did you guys play? Bulldog?
Yeah.
Bulldog Pig Down.
Which one's Bulldog again?
That's awesome.
It's where you try and kill the other
You
children.
have like
It's where
yeah.
you bite off a kid's face.
Yes.
You maul them.
you have to run along the length of the
Oh,
field.
no, I'm
You have
thinking
to
of
get across the
Pitbull. I'm
field
thinking of
before someone
Pitbull. It's a
tackles
different
you.
game.
What's Pitbull?
It's when you bite a kid's face
That
off.
might be where you kill.
It was awesome when it like snowed at school. We had like a massive field, so we used to just make like 6-foot snowballs.
That is actually,
I'm
you know what?
gonna
I
do
was
that if
gonna,
it
I was
snows,
gonna make a little joke at your expense for saying that, but you are right.
What
That
do you
was
mean?
fucking awesome. Having all that space to roll a giant snowball around. That's
Then you go
fucking
stand on
sick.
top of it and you fall into the middle and you can't get out.
Yeah, it gets stuck on top of you, and you're just two legs
Yeah.
poking out.
And you have to,
You have to wait until spring to
When
get
you're,
out.
when
to
you're
wait
on
for
the
it to
ski
melt.
slope, when you're on the fucking ski slope at school, and you go down the ski slope and you hit into a snowman, and then you're wearing the snowman's hat, and you have the little stones in front of
Yeah.
your eyes.
and you get dragged into the Yeti's cave.
Yo, I hate that. And then Han Solo has to come rescue you.
Yeah. And then spring comes
And he-
around and the Yeti's
fucking-
fur falls off and he turns back into the caretaker.
That would be sick.
He says,
That's
"Alright
good
then."
lore. Was there a weird caretaker at your school?
I think we just had like a really
Creepy.
old guy. Really old guy.
I think the one at my primary school was like a pretty nice guy, but the ones at my secondary school, there was like a team of them. And you could just tell they all fucking hated the kids. They were just like these like surly guys walking around, just like giving you dirty looks all the time. It was fucking awesome. People who have to work with kids all the time are so weird. Like people who like get like teachers who like, and you know the teacher in school is known for like being a psycho. That's such a
Yeah.
weird
Oh, yeah.
like job to have. You terrify
They should be
children for
arrested,
your
I think.
job.
Yeah, it is weird to be like an evil teacher.
Do you think they're born or they're
It could be a
made?
teacher at all, really.
I watched
Made.
a movie from like the 70s called Child's Play.
Called evil teacher?
It was called Child's Play, and there was like a teacher that was really like
Chucky.
no, it's a different one. And it's about like a young teacher that goes to work at his old school, and there's like an old teacher that's very like stuck in the past, and he teaches them Latin, all the children,
Cool.
and he's very evil to them. But there's kind of like a plot going on where, you know, whatever. But he's basically trained all the private schoolboys to like be his like servants. So like if
Shit.
if like he doesn't like one of the students, basically like they all like try and kill the student. There's like a scene where like the new guy who's like the PE teacher, he like leaves because he's forgotten he goes to the office because he's forgotten his stopwatch, and like all these boys just like go around, they like make a circle around this other student and just start like trying to like claw his eyes out, and they take one of his eyes out,
Oh my god.
and he's in the
Sounds
hospital.
awesome. I kind of
That's just kind of a smart thing to
there's that story as well, like the demon headmaster. I feel like headmasters occupied a certain like fear in English people that they don't anymore, because they can't like
Yeah.
you know beat your ass and molest you and shit as easily.
I
If you
think
go to private school, like the headmaster, you should fear him.
yeah, I think we had like
He's
5 different
doing
headmasters when I was at
Evil
school.
stuff to you.
We had 2. One was really nice, and then a lady came in and she like redid all the playgrounds, and everyone.
Yeah. Isn't that for the old?
I
That's a
think
tale
it's
as old as
just,
time. Some bitch comes in and ruins it.
I think the headmaster that
Yeah.
was like next after I left, she like put up a huge fence around the school.
Damn, locking the kids in.
Yeah, and had
She had
spikes on
guard
the top.
towers. They had snipers positioned on all corners.
Yeah.
Yeah, they turned a year 5's head into red mist. He was trying to. He was too close to. He was too close to the checkpoint.
Yeah, they strung him up on the top of the fence.
Yeah, the new school uniform is these blue and white striped pajamas, and we're shaving everyone's head.
The new school uniform is it's like a suit, but it's made of solid metal. You can't move.
It's so heavy you can't move.
And you have to get wheeled about 2 different classrooms.
Yeah, like the chokey from Matilda, but there's one for every child in the class.
Yeah.
You just get inside at the start lessons.
You put your bag and your coat on the hook outside, and then go into the chokey.
You don't even get mince at this place. They don't even give you plain mince. You just get the potatoes.
You just get
There's
the letter
no
M.
mince.
You have to chew on the letter M and don't get the whole mince.
I think
Do you guys
want to
hear about my awesome cartoon?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
So I didn't watch the movie. I was hungover and I wanted to watch cartoons. So I watched Rocky and Bullwinkle. It was an episode where so they're in their house. Okay, so Rocky is a plucky squirrel who can fly. He flies around and he's really fast. And Bullwinkle is his kind of stupid friend who is a large moose.
I think this is too complex for me. I think you have to slow down.
Okay, so a moose is like a large, like, you know what a horse is?
Is that like a coat rack?
No. Okay, so do you know what a cow is?
Yeah, I know what a cow is.
Okay, so a cow. Imagine if you made a
It's
cow.
my mother-in-law.
Whoa!
Whoa! That's good.
Yeah, we should write that down. That's one for the
That's
joke.
good.
You know,
book.
we can end the episode there. I think that's it.
Yeah.
I'm
All right.
looking at a 3D map of my primary school.
3D map of your primary
You
school.
can't say that, Harry.
Yeah.
I've opened up a Doom ward of my old school.
They've got like 360 degrees pictures. I'm traveling through.
I think one of my schools did that.
No. Yeah,
It's a
I'm in
zoo
the
around your
library
high
right
school.
now. Yo, the book truck! The book truck is still there.
Whoa!
That's awesome.
Did you guys ever get
This
the
is so
health
cool.
truck that showed up and has like the body that lights up and it shows you all the organs?
What? No.
We used to have this truck that would pull up and you get inside and there's like a screen and there's like a big like anatomical dummy and like it has lights inside it, so it will light up to show like the nerves and the heart and the lungs and shit.
So
Yeah, I guess my school was the best one then out of the 3 of us.
When children went in that room, did they come out?
Yeah, I went in that room and I just learned about the human body.
Wow.
It's kind of an informative experience.
And all the lights that we have.
Nothing bad ever happened at my school. Although, not to a kid, but
Nothing
My
bad
year 5
happens.
teacher?
A teacher did go crazy and paint the whole room
no,
red.
he went crazy. He went crazy on some pee, because he fucking
Some pee.
he, you know, a woman's area.
He ate pee? Oh, like her pee. He
Effed the pee of one of the
Oh.
students in my class. He had an affair with one of the mothers.
What the hell?
My year 5 teacher like cucked like one of the kids' dads,
I think that's
and
allowed.
he effed her in the pee.
Wait, he got with
Yeah.
someone's mother, not a student.
No. He got with the kid's mum, and she was having an affair. It was an affair. He like split the parents up.
I thought you were gonna say that he was like drinking pee off the like school bathroom or something.
No, although that would be crazy. You guys hear about that thing where the guy was like inside the wall at that London pub?
No.
There was like some fucking London pub where there's a Vice article definitely about this. It was like a London pub where this guy like literally like removed one of the urinals and made like a little space in the back wall and like disconnected it and was just like would literally like just get people to like pee all over him basically.
That's awesome.
He was like inside the wall. It's fucking insane.
That sounds like...
He did this in like a public place and people didn't know about it.
That's an amazing
He would
man.
just like go into the bathroom and just like sneak inside this like hole in the wall that he'd made.
He should have got like a Queen certificate.
Yeah, I feel like at that point you should be allowed to do it. And it should just have a sign on it. Like if you go in this bathroom and use this urinal, you are going to be peeing on a guy who enjoys it.
You get a big sticker for ingenuity.
You should get an OBE for being so creative.
Did you guys ever have to do the thing in primary school where once you got to Key Stage 3, you had to like look after the kids in Key Stage 2?
We just
to,
kind of
do
have like
that
a buddy
lunch?
system like that.
Maybe.
See, we had a thing where like you'd get selected, so like for a few weeks you'd have to do it. You just have to stand in their playground, and there was this kid so he was younger than me, obviously, like a few years younger than me, and he would run around and he would get like his fist up in my face and say he's gonna break my face.
What the fuck?
And,
I hope you beat the shit out of him.
He would never leave me alone. Yeah, but I was a child.
I won a competition.
You fucked him up.
I won a competition at school where I got to be head teacher for a day. Yeah. And like I thought, oh, this is gonna be great. I'm gonna be able to do loads of stuff. But they just like didn't give me any work to do. And then like when it came
won a competition to be the teacher.
When it came to break time, head teacher. And then when it came to break time, I wasn't allowed to play with anyone.
What the fuck? This was
so
a
I just
punishment.
had to stand about and just feel sad.
This was a punishment. Though.
I know, it was awful.
It's illegal.
What the fuck? That's not
it's
the headmaster. The head teacher gets to play.
Yeah.
No, when you're in that kind of position of power, no one's telling you can't play. Obviously, they're playing behind closed.
Keep it together.
Playing behind closed doors in the office, but no one can see. But they're definitely playing.
We had a maze at our school.
A head teacher definitely plays. You had a maze.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
It was like a willow.
What was in the center of the maze?
It was like a willow maze. It was very small. But
that's still fucked up. You had mince and mazes.
Yeah. We had an old.
Yeah, I went to mince and mazes.
We had an old-fashioned day where we had like fried spam and like spotted dick and stuff.
Oh, that sounds good. I love fried spam.
And we did like a residential trip where we went to like an old manor, and we had to dress up as like evacuees.
We used to go to a farm called Christmas Tree Farm, and then it closed down because a girl got a disease from one of the cows and died.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
That's really hilarious.
Yeah, a little girl died from one of the cows. They closed it down.
And she started shrinking, and her ears went really pointy.
What a stupid bitch.
And she started getting really good at making toys. she got elf disease.
Oh,
elf disease from the cows.
Christmas
tree farm.
Yeah.
Duh.
You know, you're kind of a comedian.
I am. I'm kind of like surreal.
Yeah, you're kind of like the Noel Fielding of this podcast.
I'm like Noel Fielding, but I don't do things with little girls.
Does Noel Fielding do that?
Probably.
I don't know if he does.
I think he did.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he did. I'm pretty sure Noel Fielding?
He still gets to put his fingers on all the icing on Bake Off.
I don't want to get into it. I don't want this to be the end of the episode.
No, he's definitely something. No. You can't be an adult man and be doing that all the time.
No, he's just weird. He's just he's a weirdy. He's a weirdie.
No, he's a pedophile.
He's not a fucking pedophile.
Yeah.
He's a pedo. I want to say it here, and I want to get this. I want to start a court case.
I think you're being completely unfair to him right now.
He's a pedophile.
He's not.
Oh, you're defending a pedophile.
Let's just end the episode here.
I think we could have ended it a few minutes ago.
I don't like this. I don't like this.
Defender says what?
Thanks everyone for.
Right.
Also, you just said what? You just said that word twice. So
no, I didn't know.
You did. You said it the second time.
No.
Anyway, thank you for listening to DUMBOPLEX.
Yeah, you can rate us 1,000,000 billion stars.
Yeah, and follow us on Twitter and share the episodes and like the tweets
and give us a lot of
follow all of our personal accounts.
And if you know any elves, can you give us an elf?
Yeah.
I'm not a pedophile.